There are those that look at things the way they are, and ask why. I dream of things that never were, and ask why not. The purpose of life is to contribute in some way to making things better. There are people in every time and every land who want to stop history in its tracks. They fear the future, mistrust the present, and invoke the security of the comfortable past which, in fact, never existed. Every time you stand up for an ideal, you send forth a tiny ripple of hope. What is objectionable, what is dangerous about extremists is not that they are extreme, but that they are intolerant. The evil is not what they say about their cause, but what they say about their opponents. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. It is the essence of responsibility to put the public good ahead of personal gain. The intolerant man will not rely on persuasion or on the worth of the idea. He would deny to others the very freedom of opinion or of dissent which he so stridently demands for himself. He cannot trust democracy. Just because we cannot see clearly the end of the road, that is no reason for not setting out on the essential journey. On the contrary, great change dominates the world, and unless we move with change, we will become its victims. While free markets tend to democratize a society, unfettered capitalism leads invariably to corporate control of government. All of us might wish, at times, that we lived in a more tranquil world, but we don't. And if our times are difficult and perplexing, so are they challenging and filled with opportunity. He tells so many lies that he convinces himself after a while that he's telling the truth. He just doesn't recognize truth or falsehood. The future does not belong to those who are content with today, rather, it will belong to those who can blend vision, reason, and courage in a personal commitment. Fear not the path of truth for the lack of people walking on it. Progress is a nice word, but change is its motivator, and change has its enemies. Since the days of Greece and Rome, when the word citizen was a title of honor, We have often seen more emphasis put on the rights of citizenship than on its responsibilities. Let us dedicate ourselves to what the Greeks wrote so many years ago, to tame the savageness of man and make gentle the life of this world. Hand in hand with freedom of speech goes the power to be heard, to share in the decisions of government, which shape men's lives. It is not enough to understand, or to see clearly. The future will be shaped, in the arena of human activity, by those willing to commit their minds and their bodies to the task. I can understand the Chinese Wall. It was built as a defense against marauders. But a wall such as that in Berlin, built to prevent people from seeking freedom, is almost beyond comprehension.